Flint's new music leader. We are Club 937 with the 81 show. If you want to hit me up for the 81 show, it's really simple. All you got to do is send a tweet. Artemis Radio, that's Artimis Radio. Gonna let you know it's been blocked for the past couple weeks. I think I had just 3 people come through just today, trying to get everybody in line. There's a lot of rappers in Flint. I want to talk to all y'all, but again, Artemis Radio, Artimis. You can either hit me up on Facebook or on Twitter. Got one of the homies in the building, Buc Hollinsworth. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Art, man? You all right?
I'm good, man. It's getting close to it just getting everybody in, man, and trying to. I was just explaining to another artist. I said, you know, if you got a following, I want to talk to you because there's a reason why your name's popping off so much. And you were one of the first people to come through for the 81 show, man. Ever since then, been listening to your music, and I'll be honest, when people usually come through, I don't know a whole lot about them. I watched a video or so, you know. But with you, man, I got intrigued by it because you remind me so much of that classic rap. You know, that back in the day rap when bars actually meant something. You know, and of course you got the showcase coming up, the best rapper in Flint, with a whole bunch of people on the card, including Louis Ray, Holla Man, and then that is going on the 16th, and that's brought to you by the Flint Urban Network. How'd that all come together?
Well, I was scrolling down my timeline and I seen somebody else share it. You know what I mean? So, you know, the vigilant MC I am about the culture, hit a button, I went to the page, you know what I mean? I seen the email, went to the email, they got back at me, you know what I'm saying? I told them that I had a song dealing with the water crisis. They told me to shoot it to them, you know what I mean? I shot it to them, pretty sure they listened to it, then they got back with me. Told me to send them a picture, you know, and the rest of history, you know what I'm saying? So
you and I chop it up all the time about, and I see you out and about. I saw you at Lux before. I saw you at that march that we had. You're always out and about supporting Flint local artists. If people could say all the bad things they want about you, but what they can't say is that you don't support other people. How important is that to you, man?
That's very important, man, to somebody like me because like everything I do, like all my actions is fueled for Flint. Like I was talking to somebody the other day, man. He was telling me, like, man, you trying to unify Flint, man. I've done it before, man. It's gonna take a history. If it however long it take, frustration comes with change. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm gonna be frustrated because everybody ain't trying to unify right when I want them to. That's still not my power. You know what I mean? I'm only a narrative for the change. You know what I'm saying? That's like police are a narrative for the law. You know what I'm saying? It's up to the police to get you to believe that the law is really what they're upholding. So I said, man, I don't care what really nobody else doing. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, if you ain't in my circle of who I want you to be in, I wouldn't care about what you doing. None of that beef. None of that Flint, Saginaw, Detroit. None of that. That's not what I breed, and that's not my brand or what I do. So it's very important for me to have my name in the highest positions of respect, like not even just with the music, because it's more than music with me. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like there's a handful of people that really do care about the well-being of Flint, and then there seems like there's a lot of people that just want to take from the city, you know, and do their little album releases, and then when it's time for you to show up for things that are actually important that benefit the city, they don't want to show up for that.
You know, it's a lot of support this, support that. You actually go support what they got going on. You know, it's your turn for something you doing, and you can't rub shoulders with them. And that's really something that I really think that the artists in Flint need to stop doing. Because both hands wash your face, not one hand. So if I expect for you to support what I'm doing, I would pretty sure think that you would want me to do what I just did for you. So in turn, it's like that's where, see, the word I want to use right now is too much separatism in the Flint music community. Everybody don't know that they breeding separatism by not support it. I don't care if it's just a like or a share. It means something to somebody that love what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we know you online. You can't fool us. We know when I tag you in something. We know you see it. But it's like, and we also know if you shared and like it. It's called a notification. So for you not doing it, okay, I understand. I tagged 90 people. Probably at work, you got kids or whatever. You can't get to it, but get around to it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person, I'm sharing yours right away.
Yeah.
After I listen to it.
I've done interviews with people in here to where I'm showcasing what they're about, and they don't even share it in post. And it's like, yeah, like I'm not getting paid to do this. Like I'm not getting, artists don't come through. I've had artists hit me up and be like, yo, if I shoot you a couple hundred, can you? And no, it don't work like that. Like it's based off of what I see you doing, and I'll bring you in. Right. But what shocks me the most is these artists that you'll go through their timeline and it's everything that they've done, and even their homies are like, yo, like, can I get a share? Can I get a like? And it's like, no, I'm supporting me, and that's it. And it seems like as much good has come from the battle rap scene that's been popping off, and it kind of popped off ever since Mayhem. Right. Mayhem with Cassius, he really put on for the city, and you can't take that away from him. Oh, but it seems like what came with that too, it wasn't necessarily drama from him, but it was people who brought drama into it and don't understand the battle rap world.
Right. Now see, that's what anything we doing. That's just like what you doing. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people that's talking, a lot of people that's hating. Yeah. But they don't understand structure and how stuff ran. Right. It's a known fact. The Flint artists made it to where 93.7 can't be the bridge for the artist that's in Flint. Yeah. They messed that up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you get down to it, it's like, what he did with that was made a platform that a lot of people don't understand it's a platform. Mm-hmm. It's not really always an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to get there and display what you're doing for these people to understand why you here. Yeah. Like you say. Yeah. I don't want people on here just because you can slide this to me. Right. That means that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as far as the title of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
And it would be easy. I could make some money off of this. I mean, I'd get fired, but I mean, when you look at the big picture of it, like, yeah, it'd be dope to say, yo, throw me some money, I'll get you. But that takes the craft out of it. That takes the vibe of you come through and you're talking about your brand and what you're about. Speaking about battle rap, would you ever consider getting into battle rap? Because, man, I watch your videos and I hear your songs, and you're not like, and not to name out artists, but you're not like Future, Designer, like, or Lil Uzi Vert. Like, you're spitting that real shit. Would you ever consider getting in the ring?
Now, see, to be honest, I came to a conclusion actually the other day dealing with all these comments I be seeing about, what Cash has got going on. Mm-hmm. It's people that's tagging people, man, that shouldn't be tagged. Mm-hmm. Just to be, that's 100. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if I transition into battle rap, I'm pretty sure I'll be dope at it, but it's like, that's not my lane. I want to exhaust what I do with. Because to be honest, man, I got the utmost respect for a battle rapper. Mm-hmm. They got to remember 9 million bars. Oh yeah, I'm talking about schemes.
It's not a chorus
stories,
and a verse.
All the jokes, all of the metaphors. Yeah, it's like that's war. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like I think that exhausts too much of what I'm doing and trying to do, as far as what I got going on in the brand and what I represent. Yeah, I think I'll still be dope at it. Yeah, probably can't nobody fuck with me, to be honest. Yeah, but like I said, it's the competition of it. It's the culture. So you're supposed to feel like if you can transition into something, you'll be the dopest.
Well, yeah, if you sat here and you were like, nah, man, I don't think I could do it, then you're not confident in yourself. But I feel like at the same token, there's a lot of people out there that are too confident in themselves and don't understand the battle rap culture.
Exactly. That's the thing I was talking about when I said when people be tagging people, when he say who y'all want to see. Yeah. Like I think it need to be a panel of some people that have actual insight and that are credible. Yeah. To say who's who and what's what, because we know everybody don't have a battle rap resume.
And I've talked to I talked to Zeke before, and I was like, man, you're doing something real crazy. Exactly. Going from an artist to getting in the ring. I said, but can't nobody look at you and not respect you for that? Because the same people who are hating on you for that and saying, oh, you're going to get murked, you got to respect somebody to be able to go from putting on a track and having all your lines together and you go over them to where, like you said, you're putting together stories. Exactly. You're trying to get your words out to go into people's minds and create a visual presentation, and he did that, and you can't hate him for that.
But yeah, you got to have the most, like I said, man, shout out to Zeke, man. Zeke know I fuck with him. you know, when you jump into the deep end with sharks, man, and you know you're a fish,
Yeah.
and you know territory you ain't been in that you only have seen and observed,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's hard to transition. And you know, like, you know, I was there.
Yeah.
That man did his thing for him
Yeah.
not to have done it before. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you just gotta have the will to win, basically, with everything you do.
Yeah.
And we all know Zeke got that. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
you know, it is what it is sometimes with battle rap, but you gotta understand it's still a culture-driven event every time
Right.
it's a battle rap.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the trend, it's not the who harder, or like the culture will chew you up and eat you out
Yeah.
right in front of yourself.
It'll make you feel real small, real
You see
quick.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Now you got this these events that you're trying to put on for Flint, which I appreciate people like you, man, because it's one thing to talk about like, oh, there needs to be more in Flint, but you're actually trying to cultivate and get something together for this.
Right,
Why don't you
right.
talk about it, man?
Yeah, man. Basically, I'm like I said, I'm trying to bridge Rap City with Yo MTV Raps. As
Mhm.
far as, like I said, man, everything I do is about the culture because that lasts longer than the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put together this thing called the Cypher Series,
Mhm.
where every Saturday it'll be a different location, a different host, a different videographer. That way it's a different feel to the episode
Right.
every time you see it.
Yeah.
Different DJ. I got some graffiti artists that's down to do live graffiti
Mhm.
as the artists doing their thing. Excuse me. I have 4 different artists every Saturday. They can choose from a beat, no beat. They can rap off paper, off their phone,
Mhm.
or they can go off their dome. You know
Right.
what I mean, that way everybody is comfortable with how they feel comfortable doing what they do.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I don't want to take nobody out their box or out their zone with
Right.
what they do. And I just think it'd be dope, man, as far as bridging the gap between trying to bring unity and those that are actually trying.
Yeah.
There's some talented people in Flint, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The most talented people is the people we don't know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So them basically the people I'm trying to get an avenue to, as far as it might be a Saturday where 4 rappers on there no one knows.
Yeah.
And they probably go the fuck in.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, who is, and it's like, that's basically what I'm trying to do, is just a platform for the culture and the people that love the culture, because like I said, Kaz's, he got the battle rap.
Yeah.
And I've been actually thinking about this idea since probably like January. I didn't want it to be just rapping and spitting,
Yeah.
and then having social media debate who was the best on it. Ain't about who was
Right.
the best on that show.
Mhm.
It ain't even about none of that.
Right.
It's just about you coming, doing what you're doing, displaying your talent how you want to display it, and then we move on to the next show.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is break it down like basketball. First quarter, second quarter,
Mhm.
halftime, then 2 more quarters.
Yeah.
So I want to give each artist 5 minutes to do what they do.
Yeah.
10 minutes after the first artist, I'm going to talk about the music community in Flint, the music community in Michigan,
Yeah.
and then the music community in the nation. And then we go to another artist, and then halftime, the DJs and the graffiti artists get to go wild, do whatever they want to do.
Right.
And then we come back with an artist 5 minutes,
Mhm.
and then 10 minutes after him, we talk about social awareness,
Yeah.
things that's going on that we need to be talking about. Probably about 10, 15 minutes, and then we end with an artist.
Yeah.
That way it's broken down into where you want to, it captivates you to want to watch it every Saturday. To 1, see who on there. To 2, see what we talking about.
Yeah.
And to 3, I want interaction as far as the questions we ask. I want interaction back in the feedback of the comments of the episode on YouTube.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way it's something every week we can talk about.
And it seems like you got this planned out. Like this
Oh,
is
yeah.
something to where it's not only going to be, yo, you show up to the event, but you're going to make it a digital experience too. You know, it's where people can go back and watch it, which I think
Right.
is important. Venue-wise, where are you thinking venue-wise?
Actually, I got a couple people that's down. I got a couple barbershops said they down.
Mhm.
I got a couple corner stores said they down. I got a couple cats, you know, they got nice places in their house.
Yeah.
You know, they said they down. So like I said, it's basically the culture driven. Like it's not one set type of environment I want to have either.
Right.
You know, all closed environment. That way it's like 10 close friends
Right.
or family. That way the episode looks good because you know 10 not too much and 10's not too less.
I mean, you put 10 in like the local 432, and it's like, oh, nobody's there. But if you just make it like an invite thing, and you invite certain people, and you make it a digital experience. That's why I like doing this. Everybody's like, yo, is this going on the radio? And it's like, no, this is strictly a digital thing, to where you could go back later and watch it. And then you go back to the sharing thing, to where it's like, yo, when you post this on your page, people who are your friends, if they're not sharing it, they're not your friends.
Exactly.
It's really simple like that. So when do you want the first one to start?
Actually, I'm trying to get like the last I's dotted, man. I actually got like 4 DJs. I actually got like 5 plethora of hosts. I hit up damn near everybody that's hosting, doing their thing. They said they down.
Yeah.
I want to probably start the last week ending this month.
Okay.
Probably the 20th something, the first week leading into the last weeks of this month.
Yeah.
That way I can have enough people give their input on who they want to see on it. Because I'm going to go live Friday telling people when I'm going to make the post Saturday.
Yeah.
So I want to give everybody opportunity to put their input in. So, I know it's a weekend. People probably in at work.
Right.
It's more time, consumed as far as social media to where people can see it. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, first person get 50 votes, they on there.
Right.
Second person, they on there. Third person, so on. So I get 4 artists, and then like I'm gonna get them the premise of beat, no beat, paper, no paper, how you want to do it, and then we're gonna get the show rolling. Yeah,
that's gonna be dope, man. I want you to come in a couple weeks when you're doing your first one. I want to go over it again and promote it and all that, because it's something that is really doing something for the city of Flint, and that's important. The people who talk about stuff needs to be done, and the people who actually do it. So I appreciate that, Buc.
You're talking about spit some bars.
Yeah. Tell them.
Hey, look.
You gotta spit something, man.
Hey, look, man. Look. This is strictly. Let me look into this camera too. This is strictly for my nigga Prophet, because he told me to spit something. I wasn't gonna spit nothing. I came up here strictly to do what I do, oiled, and because social media, they want what the culture want, and that's what I'm all about. So, let me give y'all a little something. I say I hit it with the fork. I'm no Muslim, I eat pork. And your girl like water the pools, I backstroke. Hitting notes, shuffling my C notes like Las Vegas. Elope with the life, she a bitch, I lost wages. Provoke history with hip-hop versus the savers. First they slaved us, next thing you know they paying us, delaying us. Fraudulence on TV portraying us. Wine aging us to be fine, let me recline. Genocide when I rhyme for the times here in Laheim. It's time for a takeover. Fly like lakes over Michigan. And you niggas grounded like layovers. YOLO, I'll pass on the pink polo. For show though, I'm in this bitch. I shine like diamonds on your wrists. Keep my shit poppin', watch me bubble like Chris. No huddle 4th and 10. Then, blow loud in the wind. Born to sin, plus equipped with all the tools to win. I'm from the Midwest coast, where we Midwest swing. Lose a rib for the cause, watch your neck cause they bang. Dope boys cashing out, you can tell by the chain. And the slang, when they tell the weed man to keep the change. Propaganda, goddamn with an arm and hammer. It's street block, black cowboys, cocking hammers. Rotten scoundrels, you the man if bitches hound you. It's Highlands, get used to it like breathing. Shout out to Kev, ink popping. Look at me, I walk in mirror like bitches plural. Americana, burn marijuana, don't sniff Madonna. Backbone in small city rising like yeast do. The heat blew and niggas started talking with the peace do. My lyricals walk bodies of water. I'm holistic, the prolific. December 25th gifted. You an eyewitness to what the hood did, what the food stamp books did, what the sleepless nights with the piss on my drawers did. Single mother kid coming from the shit to the precipice of the extra lengths, grinding extra bitch, boss extra strength. Cause you niggas ain't listening. Hashtag Flint, Michigan. What the fuck else? Top shelf, top ramen, selfies.com. Pay homage like consumer bills forewarned them. Price like Fuji, nines like QB. The trap ain't got a trap door, better know that. Stop mugging, smile for the Kodak. It's cocaine and Prozac. Cock back, nigga, hold that. I see the money in cars, but where your soul at? Go weed, I roll that. She told me that I own that. Significant like the mountains where Jesus was stoned at. Man, let me stop, man.
Woo! That's why I like you, Buc. You're always equipped with bars. And when you listen to that, it gets bars. Like, you just keep it going, man.
Let me stop, man.
I swear.
Ain't ready.
And listen, if you're not supporting Buc, I don't want you to come through here. You're not a part of the 8-1 show, because Buc always keeps it 100. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Having me on here. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, man. I don't breed no hate. You can be cooking, doing nails, cutting lawns, man. I salute and support everything you doing, man. I ain't that guy for that hating. Y'all already know that.
There you go. Buc Hollinsworth on the 8-1 show. Appreciate you, man.
Already, Art.